maybe you're so mad that you're willing to give it a try, but that's all you're going to have, and that's a guarantee.
I want to just add one thing, John. It's not just white supremacy groups, but any sort of criminal syndicate is going to be preying on young people to be part of their groups, urban, all that kind of drug, narcos. They're going to be trying to bring, just like in Africa, we see these child soldiers. So we have to be very careful. And it's not just the right, it's not just, you got all kinds of people waiting to prey on children.
So let's talk about that stupid lady. Oh my God. Let's talk about the stupid lady's statement, right? And we're talking about, what they were talking about is actually white supremacy gangs forming at, I guess, like MMA training camps or whatever, right? And what they're talking about is that a lot of white supremacy gang members are actually going to these places to recruit white angry men, right? And they want to start, like always, a fucking civil war, right? So you have the white man speaking about why not to join the gang, right? Because they're full of hate, they're worthless, and they're stealing other people's resources, which they've been doing for centuries, but they think they're the victims, right? But the white man is speaking why not to join, which his statement sounds logical, right? Because, like he's saying, if you join those type of gangs, you're not going to be able to enjoy life like the white person does, which means getting free, resources, having the privilege of being white and giving everything for free. So you wouldn't be able to, obviously, get those resources if you're a convicted criminal, right? So the guy is saying these things, right? Trying to convince his audience towards not joining white supremacy gangs, right? But the very last statement, the dumb white bitch, which I'm not going to say she's white, right? But, she's got that mindset, like she doesn't seem to understand how much people suffered ever since these white Europeans invaded this continent of our land, right? But this dumb bitch, out of nowhere, comes out and says, I want to see a statement. And her statement is that it's not just white people, but it's other countries as well, like Africa. And then she speaks about Mexico, right? And the cartels, right? And it's shit like that that really aggravates me, because when a person is educated, they know that the reason why those two countries suffer towards gang politics or any cartel, drugs, or whatever has to do with the colonization of white European people coming here. That's where it goes back down towards again. And it really frustrates me that this dumb bitch wants to make it seem that humanity is like that itself, when in reality, this is not true. It's just always been one certain group who carries this type of a mentality or a mindset. And it's always your average white Caucasian European immigrant. No other group, just them. And that's the thing that frustrates me, because the dumb bitch wants to say something, and it's like literally the white man, right? Even though, he's the same shit. He believes in racism as well. He just tries to make it sound like he's not racist. But he is. Trust me. They're all racist. But at the end of the day, he's trying to make at least a statement for people not to join, right? And the bitch, at the very end, is trying to categorize everyone in the same fucking pot. And that's the frustration, because the reason why other people are in the pot has to do with the politics of these white Europeans who brought their mindset from Europe to America. This is why these people, or these two groups, suffer now. But the stupidity, I'm telling you, man. Besides that, peace out.